Bill Lindicky, what I'm noticing about Minneapolis politics in an election year is transportation is a surprising hot button. Like I went to a crime meeting in Uptown, and we're supposed to be hooting and hollering about crime, and people are hooting and hollering about bike lanes and medians and bus lanes, and no fucking bump outs was a cry from one of the speakers. And when I talk to some of the, so the mayor has a PAC affiliated with him called, one of his two PACs affiliated with him called All of Minneapolis. And the candidates, I've spoken to some of the candidates endorsed by that organization. And even in Ward 10, which is like the bikiest, pro-alternative transportation ward in the city, the All of Minneapolis endorsed candidate there was had some very regressive transportation policies. And I tend to think of the Transportation Action Plan as very entrenched, not going anywhere. It's status quo. But those candidates still exist. I'm just surprised at how much transportation remains a hot button.
I think it's like the last refuge of the scoundrel or something. It's people who have nothing else to offer will just complain about traffic. And I don't know. You saw in the UK, right? What was his name? The guy who was the Conservative Party prime minister. He went on this whole thing about the war on motorists or whatever, and then they got their butts kicked in the election. It's just a desperate attempt to achieve relevance when you have no real ideas. But being against bump outs is pro running over kittens or something. Right. That's indefensible to root for traffic violence and speeds and danger on the streets of Minneapolis. So I don't know. I hope anyone who is out there demonizing bike lanes and bump outs gets roundly trounced.
I don't think people understand traffic calming. This is causing me to drive slower. I'm mad at it. When the point was you were driving too fast in the first place. You had to take more care to get around that was the point.
It's because of the schizophrenic nature of automobiles. If you are walking down the street, you understand traffic calming very well. The second you're behind a wheel, it's just like Motor-Mania from 1950 when Goofy turns from Mr. Walker to whatever the other creature was. I forgot. I do it too. I'm sure. Do you drive? You don't drive though, John.
I don't drive at all.
Yeah. Well, if I'm in a bad mood and I'm late for something, I get angry driving. I try not to do it, but it happens because of the automobile, and it's I don't know. Someone needs to go out and touch grass is, I guess, the point if you're getting upset about people driving too slow.
So I don't drive, but I do accept rides from friends. And every time I accept a ride, I'm like, how did we get from this point to some place on the other side, on the other east side of St. Paul in 15 minutes? It felt like we got there in no time at all. And then I go to these meetings and people are acting like we banned cars. It's impossible to drive anywhere. And the distance between how easy it is to drive and how much people feel like we have banned cars, I can't get anywhere in my car. Just, I don't know what reality people are living in.
Me neither. It is really easy to drive and park in the Twin Cities.
Yeah.
In Minneapolis. It's really easy and quick. So if you're complaining about that, you don't have any real problems.